name is Thelma from the King's Union International, and I would like to share a testimony with you. So, in December 2019, I woke up not feeling too well, so I decided to see a doctor. And when I went to see the doctor, after listening to my symptoms and everything I had to say, he made me run several tests because he was not sure what was happening to me. He made me run tests, kidney, liver, and other tests. And to the shock of my life, when these results were ready, it proved that my liver was failing and that my liver was a step away from failure, just like that. Not knowing what I had eaten, what I had taken in or anything like that. So the doctor kept insisting if I was taking drugs or I drank or I was doing anything that was going to affect my health, then I should put a stop to it. But I knew very well that I wasn't doing any of these things. So he suggested that I took some drugs which he recommended for me. However, he told me that after a month, if these drugs don't work, then I'll have to go into a surgery, because that was the only way we could get the part of my liver that wasn't active to be active. And I came home and the symptoms got serious. I was turning yellow. My lips were yellow, my eyes were yellow, my palms were yellow, my face was swelling. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't talk, I couldn't eat. Anything that gets into my mouth comes out, like just like that. And my parents were scared, and I was also scared because at that time I didn't know what to do. But on one fateful day, a realization just came to me that I am a woman of God. I belong to a house. So I just can't be going through this. Wherever it was coming from, whether spiritual, physical, whatever, I knew that God was the one that heals. So he's able to heal me. So I tested my man of God and I told him about everything that was going on. And he gave me a direction to do, which I did. And that night, I prayed into it. You know that point where you get tired of your situation, like you know that something must change, something must be different from today. That was the point I got to. I was tired of that because everybody around me that time was scared. We didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know the next step, and nobody knew where to take me because the doctors had said what they could say. So who else are you going to? The only person I had to rely on was God, and this I did. So in a month after the drugs prescribed for me were done, I went back to the hospital and I was required to run the same tests that I did before. And to my surprise, when these results came out, my liver was now back to default. Not just to perfection, but it had now come back to how a newly-born baby's liver will look like, perfectly fine. And the doctor looked at me and asked me who I was, because the result he was holding, or the result he had, was a day and night result, meaning that the result he had a few months ago and the result he's having now, there is no way that if it's not God, this wasn't going to be possible. And leaving the hospital, I was glad that the words of my man of God and the prayers I said had manifested. But not only that, I was also happy that I went through this, that I'll have a story to tell. And today, yes, I have a story to tell. This is my testimony.